Okay then. Good evening. Welcome back to another of another installment of Burning Blades, of what will be many installments of the Burning Blades. Um, so last week you met with Elnor Thorel, the alias used by the Zentrum contact that Leosin had in El Torel, and she turned up, made a few veiled, suggestive threats about what would happen if you messed them around, and made a deal with you that you would owe the Zentrum a favour in return for them teleporting you to Mithril Hall. She then explained that the best way to do it, since you were being watched by city guards, would be to meet outside of the city. It would be to wait till the next day, leave the city as if you were heading to Baldur's Gate, and then they would meet you on the road. They would take you aside, and that way there would be no suspicions about where did this group of adventurers with the dragon eggs disappear to inside the city. Two of you, Rogar and Rui, used the morning to go and visit the Temple of Bahamut. So you spoke a little bit with Heward Moore, the elderly priest of Bahamut there, but you also found there was a small side chapel to Null, or Crenepsis as the caretaker of it, an insanely elderly dragonborn named Ossis, revealed to you. You had a brief discussion with him. He was a little bit unforthcoming in some ways. Didn't really get the answers you wanted so much, Rui, but you got some reassurance to a degree that whatever cause your friend Raz had put himself on was at least worthy. But it was not the most fruitful discussion, and Rogar got slapped. So with that, your final business in Elturel taken care of, you left, you travelled for the best part of a day towards Baldur's Gate, and as the sun began to set, a couple of hooded, robed figures with bandanas over their faces came out onto the road and got your attention, led you a few miles away from the road to a hill atop an old burial mound, atop an old tomb, where Elnor waited with an elderly wizard, Aldred, who got the sigils off of Gotrek and began casting the spell. You stood in awkward silence for a little while, waiting for the spell to be completed, and just as it was entering its final minute or so of casting, everything went deathly silent, and then a cry rang out. One of the perimeter guards that Elnor had deployed. Looking around to see what was going on, you saw several groups of fairly large but squat, not so much squat as hunched figures, armoured in bits of bronze plates, carved with demonic leering faces, long red cloaks flowing behind them, and most disconcerting of all, these almost cherub baby-like expressionless masks. And they were all marching towards you with halberds, with heavy crossbows, and a fairly vicious fight ensued. You're trying to defend Aldred as he attempts to finish casting the teleportation circle that will hopefully get you all out of there. Most of the Zentrim guards that Elnor brought with her have fallen. Some of these assailants have also been felled, but it's looking a bit dire for some of you. So that's the right one. Yep, that's the right page. Is where we will pick up. So, where's my turn order gone? Oh, it's over. Here. There we go. So, as we pick up at the top of round 6, as Aldred feverishly, you can see sweat running down the sides of his face as he's there, spellbook before him, kind of muttering, gesturing. You're watching as the runes of this teleportation circle flare and solidify, it comes to life. This spell is so close to being finished. You just need to hold on a little bit longer. So that would bring us to Grishnak. You're up.
Right. Why do I have to go fast?
Because everyone else rolled dog shit. And you've got advantage on initiative rolls.
True. Well, I think one of us needs to go over and help, but one of us needs to hold the line. I don't have any healing or anything, so I'd say Gotrek would be better at doing that than me. So I am going to hold the line, and I'm going to try and take out some of these ranged fuckers on the side, because obviously they're causing problems for the wizard and the rest of us.
Always a good move. Kill a bit.
So I am going to try and kill that bitch. And I'm going to go recklessly.
Go for it. That'll hit.
Yeah.
My rage ticked it is.
Yep. So 18 points of damage. So you slam your axe down into it, cracking some of its chest plate.
And then I'm going to follow up with another big hit.
5, 18. That also hits. Yeah, do that and I'll just do all the damage for another 12 points of damage. So that's 18. 30 total. Whew. So the second blow comes in. Big swing. Following up from the first. And this one's staggered back and it's gone from being untouched to being quite badly bloodied. Okay. That is your turn.
Yeah, I'm just going to like quickly turn to Gotrek and be like, might need to check in on him, Gotrek.
Okay. And on your turn, Moonin is getting a bit distressed at this point. He's been kind of left without any real instruction, any guidance, seeing all this chaos going around him, all the shouting. He doesn't seem to like the scent of these creatures either. Moonin's getting quite distressed. Sorry, is Moonin male or female, Gotrek?
Moonin is male.
Okay, so yeah, he's starting to get a bit fed up with this. I am going to roll a D2 to see which way he's going to go with this. 1, 2, got it. Okay, yeah. So looking around, shaking his head, getting very fed up. He spies this bugger coming through the trees, and he decides he's had enough. He doesn't like it, and he is going to charge in.
Go on, Moonin.
Lowering his head for a tusky charge. So first off, let's see if he hits. He hits with a 21.
Nice.
So that is going to be... do I click on that? Alright, so 10. But he also, because he charged, gets an extra 2d6. I'll roll that in the open because he's kind of on your side. So 15. Okay, yep. It's not bad, it's not bad. And the creature actually has to make a save. Has to make a strength save. He got 21. Which I think, yeah, that's definitely going to pass the DC 13 strength save. So he's not knocked prone. But yeah, Moonin has now come in, charged in, getting in his face. And hopefully that might... Yep, that's all Moonin can do. Alright.
He's gonna die.
Moonin's sick of standing around doing nothing.
That's rude.
Now that does bring us to the creature's turn. So let's do the left flank first, shall we? Okay. Right. Now these guys with the heavy crossbows, but they're going for a melee hit with it, so they wouldn't actually get their bonus on this one, would they?
No, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't have any proficiency, so it'd be just a straight... No, it's legit. It would be a straight 1d20 plus their strength. Yep, so let's do... So Grishnak, you've got a couple of them trying to batter you with their butts of their heavy crossbow.
Okay.
That's a 12.
Nope.
And an 18.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
So the 18 hits. Crap, improvised weapons. That's...
D4? Or D6. It's one.
Yeah.
It's a D4.
That's a D4. Call that,
Yeah.
call that a D4.
Well,
D4 plus mod, isn't it?
Yeah, so 1d4 plus their strength. That is 7 halved to 3 bludgeoning damage. The one that Moonin charged is also going to try and batter at this giant boar for an 18, so which that will hit Moonin. Yeah, definitely hits Moonin. For another 1d4 plus strength, so that's another 7. But unfortunately, Moonin does not have the rage, halving that damage. You, Gotrek, are going to have a couple of halberd swings coming at you from the one attacking you. That's a 24.
Uno momento. I'm going to use my reaction to add +2 to my AC with arcane deflection.
Yeah. Is that a thing you can do once per turn? Like once
It's
per round?
Reaction, I believe.
Okay, so it's not like a charge thing.
Yeah. An attack.
Yep. Oh, okay. So yeah, but you can't. Just bear in mind, when you use this feature, you can't cast spells other than cantrips until the end of your next turn. Just be aware of that. Okay, as long as you know. Cool. So that misses. His next attack is a 16.
Miss.
Okay, so that's them. Oh, and then the one attacking Elnor is going to swing twice at her for a 9. That sucked. And a 19. The 19 will hit, dealing 12 points of slashing damage to her. So yeah, she kind of grunts and grimaces as it manages to cut deep across her thigh as she dodges out the way of the first swing, and as it brings it back around with a low cut, and she tries to step back, but it just manages to scrape across her leg, leaving her with a little bit of a nasty wound. Right. The right flank. So, first things first, this guy is going to try and come in around your Guardian of Faith. Now, how does it work again? If it moves within, like if it ends
Within
its
10.
turn? Yeah, can you throw up the Guardian of Faith thing again, Cal? So we can
Guardian of
try and
Faith.
scroll back up to
Hold
it,
on.
but God knows how far back
yeah.
it is. We'll put him back where he started. Guardian of Faith. Moves to a space within 10 feet for the first time on a turn. Okay, so yeah, he's going to try and come in around it. But obviously, as he takes his first step, that will bring him within range. So, the creature must make a dex save. What's your save DC?
My save DC is 15.
15. Let's see if luck's with you on this one. Dex save. Yeah, he got 21. Which means he takes half the damage.
Yes.
So yeah, as he steps in and your Guardian suddenly spins around and brings a huge fist slamming down, smashing the ground next to the creature. It's not quite a hit, but the blast, kind of almost shockwave coming from it, seems to do some damage, and this thing is looking rough. It's looking pretty bad. This is one that Rogar laid into quite a bit. Now, your Guardian of Fate, it did the same. It managed to hit someone last round as well, didn't it? Sorry, last session.
I didn't think he did anyone.
I think it hit for 10, I remember.
It hit for 10, so far it's
Yeah.
done 20 damage.
So 20.
Okay,
Did he
cool.
hit the one in front of Rogar?
I think it hit the one... Yes, it would have been that one. Cool. So it's done 20 damage so far. But that guy... yeah, he's going to try and step in and come up on Rogar. Right. We'll do the close combat in just a second. These ranged boys. So one of them's going to raise its crossbow up, and it's going to try and take a shot at the scout still up in the tree. That's a 12, which doesn't hit. So the other one will also try and take aim at her, because they're getting annoyed with her. Okay, so yeah, the first one, the shot just whistles past. The scout kind of pulls herself behind the tree trunk to get out of the way, and as she leans back out, another shot comes whistling past, thuds into her throat, and just lets out a gurgle, falls backwards out of the tree. This guy is going to aim at... He's going to aim at Cal. It's the person closest to him. He's got the clearest shot on him. Okay.
Action.
It's a natural one.
Yeah.
No wooden flare.
It's a natural one. There's not really anyone intervening, so he's not going to hit any of his allies, but yeah, bolt just whiffs. Actually, no, I'll roll a d3. On a 1, because I'm feeling, feeling slightly generous. On a 1, I don't want you to die. On a 1, the shot's going to go completely wide. On a 2, it'll hit the one below you, and on a 3, it'll hit the one above you. That's a 1, so yeah, the shot goes wide. Doesn't hit anything. Wasn't meant to be. Okay, now for the guys in melee. Deep breaths, everybody. So, Cal, you're going to have 2 attacks coming at you.
Let me just put my funeral music on.
First attack. That's a 10.
Yes.
I'd say they... I don't know whether to say this one's flanking you or not, because that one above you is attacking Ruri, but it is kind of also distracting you. So I'll say it is flanking you. It does have advantage. That's a 14 to hit, yeah.
Miss.
Second attack is an 11.
Miss.
Cal, you can breathe a sigh of relief. You are safe for the rest of this round.
Yay!
As the next one attacks Ruri. Ruri, can you roll me a d20? And we'll just see whether or not you stayed on Ramsey when you got knocked unconscious. So, 1 to 10, you are prone.
Cool.
You are prone on the floor next to Ramsey, which means he is going to have advantage on this attack against you. Okay. The first swing. That's a 16.
Get fucked.
So as the halberd comes down, as like you kind of open up your eyes, I just see this halberd swinging down towards your face, and able to roll aside. And as he sees you do that, he kind of pulls it back and goes to jab at you with a spike on the end. For his second attack, that's a 7.
Nope.
Oh my god.
You are safe. Rogar.
Bring it.
You're going to have 4 attacks coming at you.
Okay.
So the one to your right is going to swing at you first. They don't have advantage because they're not actually flanking you, so that's a 2. Followed by... What the fuck, guys? Followed by a 4.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Oh, wow.
What the actual hell? Okay. Which means the next one swinging at you. Yeah. That's also a 2. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
And
Nice. See, you had all the luck last time. To be fair, this is what we want.
the final attack against your Rogar is an 11.
Oh no. Wow. How?
How, guys? Actually, how? Okay.
Have you hacked roll 20? Please don't kill my players.
Please, roll 20. Please. Right. Elnor's turn. So, Elnor kind of turns and like half tugs on Aldred's sleeve just a bit. Aldred, we can't. There's no more time. We have to get out of here or we are dead. But obviously not waiting for a response from him. She's going to turn back and attack her target, lashing out with the rapier. That's a 26 to hit her target.
Jesus.
Hey, she's no slouch. So that's only going to be... Okay, yep. Her second attack is... Oh, if only she was flanking it. If only she had advantage. Oh, but she did... No, she wouldn't have a sneak attack on that first attack either. Damn it. So the second one's a 15. Not the natural 20. Oh, well.
Isn't she blessed?
She is blessed. So she would hit that guy because the D4 would give her a minimum of 16.
Nice.
Okay, so she does hit on her second, which would be 11 half. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, Elnor's turn. Ruri, you are prone.
Yep.
You're alive.
Cool. Which one killed me? Almost.
This one, I believe.
Cool. So I'm not even gonna get up. I'm just gonna like
Just put a
get
leg on the
up.
ground and a sword around.
Just like get up on one knee, panting, look up the guy that downed me, just be like, that hurt, and then I'll inflict wounds him.
Okay. Oof. Well, that will hit. What level are you casting it at?
Level 2, that's all I got.
Okay, cool. Yep, do your damage.
Fucking hell.
15. Oof, that is unfortunate, but okay. It now is also on its knee opposite you. As you reach up and grasp the wrist as it's thrust at you with its halberd, You grasp that wrist and you unleash necrotic damage. That actually really seems to affect it.
Nice.
Well, don't take it the wrong way. I'm not suggesting he's weak to it, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
Where you've seen them shrug off a lot of the other attacks that have been coming at them, this seems to get through. And it lets out almost like a strangled kind of moan as it does. It just collapses down on one knee and it's like shaking a little bit. Okay, that's your action.
That I will then, I'll use my bonus action. I'll hold out a hand towards my spirit weapon, and it'll come in for a swing at the guy's back.
Yep, go for it. That's not going to hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's fine.
Hang on.
Okay.
Let me check this very quickly. I was going to say, obviously you're on your knee, but I'm going to say for the sake of, that's flavour, but yeah, so you have risen from prone, otherwise you would have been at disadvantage on that
I was going to do that at the
spell
end anyway.
attack. Like, I know that spiritual weapon can't cause advantage. Can spiritual weapon get advantage? I'm just checking the Jeremy Crawford sage advice thing quickly.
I think
No,
if the...
it applies to creatures.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a creature, sorry. Alright, so yeah, the spiritual weapon does miss.
Cool.
Alright. That's your turn, unless you wanted to try anything else.
I don't really have anything left to do apart from movement, so I guess I'll just sort of like put a hand out and like pat Ramsey as reassuringly as I can with my shaking hand.
Okay. Blood-covered shaking hand. Rogar,
Yeah.
you're up.
Oh,
So
God.
this guy's looking fairly decent. This guy's looking rough.
Okay.
Like it's oozing this foul-smelling ichor. Its armor is cracked.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the guy above me with Valorian. Come on.
That'll
Come
hit.
on. That's a 9
That's
slashing.
9 slashing. So yeah, lashing out with your blade, you manage to catch it under the chin, and as you see it finding purchase, just give it a quick thrust up into its head, and it keels over backwards, disintegrating into fiery cinders.
And then I'm gonna come back with a backswing and try and hit the guy in front of me.
Do it. That'll
26,
hit.
I'm gonna drop a. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drop my last second
it.
level slot as a smite. I can't wait for that crit. So as 12 slashing
Yep.
and 15 radiant.
Ooh, that's pretty good. So that's 27 total. Wow, yeah, that's left that one looking rough. That one's
And I'm
almost
gonna
looks
look
as
at.
rough as this one.
I'm gonna look at Rory and Cal and just be like, almost out of breath, like, you have to get back to the portal.
To the chopper.
Yeah, basically, get to the chopper.
To the bottle.
That's my turn.
Okay, Godric, you are up.
Okay, right. So, question: if I take the disengage action
Yes.
and was to run past this chap, he would get an opportunity of attack on me.
I think disengage means for your turn you can't be affected by opportunity attacks.
Yeah, I believe so.
It is right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It costs you your action to do it, though.
Yeah.
And what did we say it was? Is it a bonus action to mount up or not?
It was movement, right?
I think it was half your movement.
Half my movement.
Yeah, half your
Okay.
movement to mount up.
So I will mount back up on Sif.
Yeah, that will only give you 15 feet because it'll be half of whichever was lower.
So what? Half of Sif's movement or
Half of yours.
half of mine?
So
Okay.
it start. I'm ruling it in the same way that if you try and break up flying speed and walking speed,
Yeah.
like you always do it based on like the lower of the two. So yeah, you can mount up 15 feet and then move 15 feet on Sif. I think that's
Shit.
probably fair.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll do that, and I shall skip. No, and leave my spiritual weapon there. I shall take disengage. Go 5, 10, 15. Well, I'm in engagement range of him anyway.
Mm.
Shit.
have gone north as you ran away.
No.
Well, if you wanted to then get over to the right, you'd then be taking opportunity attacks next turn anyway. It's your call.
I've got nothing else.
Bonus action.
Yeah, sorry. I'll take a swing at him with the bonus action.
Switch weapon. Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
That will miss. Sorry.
Do I get... Quick question. Does Bless actually affect the spiritual weapon or not?
No, you can't bless a
No,
spiritual
okay.
weapon.
Okay.
Get rid of her now. Okay, so that's your turn. Cal. You're up, barely.
I'm gonna go against everything in my moral fibre telling me just to beat the shit out of these things and try and help.
Okay, gonna cast Aid. I'm guessing...
So, us three this end, because,
Yep.
you know, we is not looking healthy. Have 10 points, boys.
So-
10.
Yep, I've cast it at 3rd level, so you get
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
you get an extra 5 temporary hit points, so you has whoop. So your hit point max is increased by 10 as well.
Oh, that is big.
Lovely.
And I will also cast it on because I can cast on her, whose name I've forgotten because I haven't opened my book yet.
Are you not going to cast it on yourself?
Yeah, no, I'm literally. I've
Oh,
already
you can do an
amended my
additional.
shit.
Okay, cool.
I can do 6. I can't.
no,
Hold
you
on.
can't.
No,
It's
I'm
3
looking at the wrong one.
creatures.
No, fuck her. Just us 3.
Yeah.
I've also got mass healing word open at the same time. 'Cause I was looking at which one would be better, and I think aid at level 3 is better because it gives you a guaranteed 10.
Yeah, no, I
whereas
can
mass
see that.
healing word gives you a maximum of 11.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah, fair.
Right, well, take 10 for yourself as well then.
I already have.
Have you?
Yep. I was on 2. I've got my 10 hit points at 10. My max at 74. Mate, I am done. Yeah, dude, I am in trouble.
They're not temp. They're not temporary hit points.
Are they not? Are you
No,
sure?
no. It's a flat heal, and then your maximum increases, but that maximum increase isn't temporary. It's probably worth noting it in temporary, just as a way of keeping it separate from your normal max. But yeah,
I thought it was temp. Ah, even better.
no, you actually heal.
In which case.
So yeah, you're on
I
12. Okay, that's your action. Did you have any bonus actions that you wanted to do? Bear in mind you have cast a spell as your action.
In fairness, the only bonus action I have is mass healing word. So
Yeah, and you can't do that this turn, I'm afraid.
no.
Okay,
I is
so
done.
that's Cal's turn.
Love it.
So brings us to the top of the round. Aldred is going to kind of, as Elnor was like kind of trying to shake at him to get his attention, he's kind of shaking her off and is like waving her and is focusing fully on casting the spell. He hasn't been hit at all, so that's still going. So that'll bring us back around to Grishnak.
Okay, so I'm going to try and finish this tower I got.
Go for it. That will not hit. You do have bless,
Oh, I have got blessed.
so get lucky on
Need
a
a
D4.
4?
You do need a 4. No, I'm afraid that does miss.
Right, I'll try again.
That will hit. For a total of 14. Ooh. That thing is on its last leg.
Oh,
Literally on a wisp of health.
gotta be shit.
Oh, so close. Okay. Right. Which will bring us to... What will they do? So this one is going to come up. Yeah, it's going to try and bypass you. So you may take a reaction if you wish.
I do wish to do that.
So make your attack against it. That will hit.
Oh, Lord,
Not much damage, unfortunately. So you manage to cut it across the back as it goes, but it just kind of staggers a little bit, but carries on trudging, doesn't even look back. So that's gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As they are a little bit almost like robotic in their focus. The 2 attacking you, they're going to carry on trying to bludgeon you with their the butts of their crossbows.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 16 to hit you.
No.
From the first one, and the one that's probably from the one that you wounded, I'd say. And the other one behind you, that's an 18.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
So that hits for 1d4 plus blur, for 6 half to 3 bludgeoning damage. You kind of just step back from the injured one as it flails at you, but as you do so, the one behind you is able to come in and just club you across the back of the shoulders. Gotrek, the get out of the way, Steam. Why are you even open right now? I don't care what Kerbal's doing. Right, it's going to swing at you now as you come past, rather than Moonin. Sensing you're the greater threat, but that's a 16.
Miss.
So that's him done. The one attacking Elnor is going to swing at her with its halberd. That's a 17 against her. That does hit. A light hit, 5 slashing, but manages to cut into her somewhat. And with a second swing for 25, that's a bit of a heavier one. She actually cries out this time as it cuts into her for 9 slashing. She kind of grips her side a little bit before shaking it off. These guys are going to start getting a bit closer. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It can't see who it wants to shoot at, so it's going to use its full movement to come up that way. These guys are going to stop there. Right, so it's going to be heavy crossbow. No, Rui, you can't really see you too well, but Rogar, you're quite a tall figure, so you're going to have 2 heavy crossbows coming at you. The first one, that's a 20.
That hits, but I will use my reaction to cast shield.
Okay, so as you throw up the shield, it glances off. Well, you just avoided 9 piercing damage. The second one was going to shoot you anyway, and it's all kind of within the same moment, so it's not going to change its target. So the second one comes in for a 19.
Nope.
Yeah, that's not going to hit. The one that went all the way around the top is going to try and shoot the wizard. For a 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
God damn it. Okay. Right. Then that means we're down to these 3 again. Okay, well there's one less this time, so you're each going to have a couple of attacks coming at you. Cal, the first one against you is a 20. They remembered how to hit things.
I will remember you.
So that's 10 slashing.
Fire by max
can't
hit
decide
points.
whether you should live or die.
Yep.
So you're now back down to 2.
Yep.
fuck.
The next one is a 25. That's 14
Nice.
slashing. Cal is down.
How much?
14.
14.
Yeah, you're down.
Oosh.
Okay, Ruri.
Oh, I was going to say, Warding flare.
Warding flare gives disadvantage.
Could that not have helped?
Could have.
God damn it, Cal.
Too late.
Taking your corpse. God damn it, Cal.
It's too late to ward in flare.
Yeah, you got to call it out. I mean, the way I rule it is if I get to the point where I'm calling out the damage, then you've missed your opportunity on that one. Okay, Ruri. First swing against you. When it comes through. I did click it, didn't I? Oh, I didn't click it. It's 23.
You fucking nonce.
I resent that. That's 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And for its second
Just take
hit,
it back now that you're not dead yet.
that's 22
Okay. Yep.
for 14 slashing.
I'm down.
Oh, fuck.
Rogar,
Yep.
you've still got shield up.
This is
Yeah.
when...
So
Got 25
that's a
AC.
natural 1,
That's a no.
but you haven't got a reaction
No.
because you
I do
used it
not.
for shield. And a 14.
No.
So Rogar, you're okay, but you watch as both Ruri and Cal fall under these things' blades.
I think I cry out. No!
Okay, Elnor, It's kind of going to hear you cry. She's going to look around to see Rory and Cal both prone. It's kind of looks to Aldred again. We're running out of time and options. And she's going to turn again. And she's going to swing at the one attacking her. No, I misclicked again. It's a 24 to hit for another 7, which is after. Okay, yep. Just slowly whittling this thing down. And a 17, which will also hit for 12 piercing. So that's yeah, that one's actually looking quite bloody. The one fighting her. That will bring us around to Ruri. I'll allow while you're down. Make an attack with Ramsey.
Okay.
Single attack as it kicks out with his back legs.
My
Actually, no,
baby
because
boy.
he's facing that way. So yeah, as he butts with his horns towards the one that downed you. That will hit. Okay.
He tried.
So it butts back into that one, and staggers it again. It's still looking pretty messed up, but it is still hanging in there. So Ruri, I need a death save. Okay, that's a pass. Rogar, you're up. You got 2 very battered-looking enemies before you.
He also feels awful because he's got no magical energy left to save his friends.
No.
So he's just going to slash out in anger.
Who are you going for
Go
first?
for it.
Go in front.
Don't
That will hit.
24, 25.
So as you lash out in anger, and you just straight up decapitate the thing, as both its head and its body just disintegrate.
And then go straight again for the next one, the one down. Oof,
That,
13.
I'm afraid, will not hit.
I'm going to use my Channel Divinity
Yep,
and add 10 to it.
that will hit.
Use all the resources, 13 slashing.
As you lunge forward, your wrath guiding your blow. You swing low and manage to cut it deep across the midsection, and it just kind of slowly peels open, like backwards, kind of falls in half, disintegrating as it does so.
And then I will go... Am I able to step through it over here?
No, but the spiritual weapon's not really there.
Okay, so I'll step kind of round
We'll
to
put-
there.
Yep, that's fine. You can move through the spiritual weapon. All right. Any bonuses, or is that it?
I got nothing.
No.
I got nothing left.
Gotrek.
Shit. Am I the only one who's able to actually get Rory and Cal up?
I mean, you're one of 3 clerics, and the other 2 are down.
Oh!
Did anyone have any potions left, or did you guys use all of them?
No, we didn't go potion shopping.
Being a potion shop.
Yeah,
it
they
was
were
too
too
expensive.
expensive. and then we
You
didn't
didn't ask Strux about
literally.
potions.
Oh, it would have been like 500 for like a normal one.
We're
You
so
should've
rich and so dead.
Can't take it with you, guys. Can't take it with you.
Why
Can
can't
we
I
take
have
our
room
riches
dead and
into
no
like the other world?
Well, you're a dwarf, so probably yes.
Excellent.
But Rory has most of the money on him, so...
God damn it.
We're gonna have to figure a way to split it up among different planes.
I just see Gotrek fighting his way over to Rory, getting to the bag of holding, and instead of taking out a diamond, just takes all of the money.
Mine now.
I die with it. It's mine. Okay, what are you doing, Gotrek?
I don't know.
I mean, your AC is high as fuck, man.
Yeah, I know, but it's Sif, so it's either I go until she or he dies, and then run and carry on, or because I don't know how opportunity of attacks work if you're mounted.
It's kind
Like,
of
do you rule it as you'll flip a
Like,
coin?
Sif is
or-
moving. Sif is the one moving.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they probably would go for Sif.
and that's the thing. And then if I take another action to disengage, I could get there, but then I've got nothing else.
Yeah.
It's your brother or your goat, man.
It's my brother all the way. Gonna have to apologise to Grandad later.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean, they
That
might
old
miss.
coot.
They might miss.
1 HP, so that's one.
What I would
just
say, well,
3 opportunity of attacks, and I'll tell you, do it. And so I've just,
okay. So
eh,
first one
so first one.
is going to
and
be
then-
the as the one with the crossbow tries to flail at you as you try and escape. That's a 6.
Miss. Right.
Okay.
Ooh. Flail.
Well, I'd say you'd be more. Hang on, you've got 1, 2. Yeah, so you're more like here.
Oh,
Well, if you started there, then that's. Yeah, no, that's still 10. All right. So now you're going to have a couple of halberds coming at you. Coming at Sif. That's a 23 against Sif.
yeah, down and dead.
Okay, so Sif's down. Not dead, just down. Make me an athletics check. It's 11.
Blessed? Does that
Not
affect it?
against. No, it's saving throws.
Rent?
Broke my ankles.
I didn't even say what the DC. I just asked for the athletics check. I didn't even consider the DC. Yeah, I'm going to say you're not prone. You're thrown clear of Sif and you land prone. So you've gone 10
Like
feet. You
there?
could use. I'd say you can go there if you would. Well, you can choose.
I'll go like there.
Either of those
And then I
spaces
take
adjacent.
I'm prone. I've got to use half my move.
Yeah, which would leave you with 5 feet left to carry on running.
Ugh.
So you're there. Sorry.
Cure wounds is a touch, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, this fucking sucks.
You've still got your action and your bonus.
And I can only just barely see. What have we decided on for spiritual weapon?
You don't
It's not-
actually need to see it. It doesn't say anything in the
don't
wording.
need to see
And
it.
it is actually still technically within your view. It's just on the outer limits of your dark vision.
Right.
But it is
okay.
within it. But yeah, nothing in the spell says you need to be able to see the target or where you're moving it to, strictly speaking.
Right, okay. I'm going to try my hammer to level it and blast that thing
Yep.
with a focus charge.
Focus charge. So that is a spell attack roll.
Yeah. Where is it? Shot. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, the good thing is Cal's already down, so you know you can't hit him.
but downside. Rogar.
Yeah. No, it's all right. That only works between you and Cal, or rather Cal at you. So yeah, no, I'm sorry, that misses.
For fuck's sake.
You still have your bonus.
Bonus action. I'm going to use spell slot, and I shall cast level 1 Shield of Faith
Yeah, who you put it on?
on Rogar.
Okay,
Oof.
Ciao.
Merci
so
beaucoup.
buff Rogar's AC by a couple, so it puts you up to 22. Cal, I need a death save, please.
I don't wanna.
That's a
Nice.
pass. Just.
Whoop.
Okay. Brings us to the top of the round. Right.
Someone print out a death
Yeah, my wife heard that I'm nearly dead, so she's printing out a death certificate.
Okay, as the evoker, his hands shaking as he gets to the final, to the last couple of parts of the incantation, and as you see the air around the teleportation circle, the runes is starting to shimmer. Oh, beg your pardon. Grishanak, it is your turn.
Right, so I'm going to swing, try and finish this twat off.
Yep. He's looking ropey. That'll hit. I mean, yeah, you didn't even need to roll damage for that one. You just
Right.
smash that one.
And then I'm going to sort of turn around and just... Would I be able to see those two, like, now? Through, like, the maelstrom if I turned around to, like, face that direction?
I think it's more that thing of they're right on the edge of your vision. It's more that you can't see Ruri and Cal right now. I'd say between all the bodies, you wouldn't be able to see them prone.
Right.
But, I mean, the fact that you can't see them kind of probably set off some alarm bells.
Yeah. So I'm going to start running forward. I'll take the opportunity attack from this flanker.
Yep.
And I'm going to run forward and try and take out as much as I can as I get to the front.
All right, well, that was a 15 on that opportunity attack.
So just as he tries, I just start shoving back like piss off.
Fuck off. Go for it.
And then I'm just going to bring a big swing in on that fucker.
That will hit. Go big. Oof.
Nice.
He is looking battered. That thing is barely standing. Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Their turn.
Is Mooning going to have another go at that?
Oh,
crossbow?
you know what? Yes, let's say he is, because he's pissed off. He's going to thrash around, smash his head at it. It's a 9.
He tried.
He tried. I'll tell you what he is doing. He's keeping that thing occupied. So, well, the one that you just attacked is going to turn around and swing at you with a strange intensity that they don't seem to have had before. There's a bit more sense of an urgency about them. It's an 11 and a 20.
Yeah, the 20's going to do it.
So 10 half to 5 from that guy.
Okay.
The one attacking Elnor is going to go at her for a 17, which I believe does hit her. Yep, it does. For 9. Oh, she's got a thing that she hasn't been using this entire time. Yeah, okay, so she's going to use her reaction to uncanny dodge that. So that's going to take it down to only a little bit. But the second attack's going to come in as an 8, yeah, so she avoids that one. Okay, and then you've got it coming at you, Rogar, for a 9 and a 14.
No.
Woo!
The ranged boys. So the one attacking Moonin is going to swing at it with its crossbow, flailing with a 20. So that will hit Moonin for 6 points of damage.
Who's making the egg cry?
Oh no. The one that you just left behind though, Rogar. Sorry, Krishnak.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
For fuck's sake. It's like a firing squad.
So there's going to be a crossbow bolt coming at Rogar. That's a 21, which misses because of your shield of faith right now. And then 3 at the wizard.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So 21.
Oh,
Hang
I
on.
take it he can't cast spells while doing this either.
No.
Oh, fucking twat.
No, because it's not that he's concentrating on a spell, he's casting a spell right now.
Yeah.
So even if he had shield, I'd rule
Does
that
he
he
have to make a
can't.
concentration check?
Yes.
Oh no.
So DC 10, natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell.
The second crossbow shot, what actually is his AC? Oh dear.
Yeah, how do you know 23?
The 22.
Huh.
So hang on, wait, I also need to do the damage that he's taking. So he took that
If
from
he
that.
dies, the spell collapses, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And another concentration, that was 8.5, so it's still a DC 10 con save. It's a 7.
Oh.
Oh.
So as the second bolt fires into him, and he stutters and his hand drops. And the energies around the spell. Yeah. His concentration is lost.
That's it, boys.
And the final shot is still coming in on him for 16. For another 11 points. And he cries out and stumbles, falling to his knees as he's looking a bit bloodied now. Okay, that's their turn. Elnor. What would she do?
Cal's back.
Oh, Cal. Hey, buddy.
News.
Have a look at the portal, mate.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. She looks down at the wounded Aldrin and kind of pulls at his elbow, trying to pull him to his feet. Come on, we're done here. But given the circumstances, she's kind of looking around and weighing up at odds. Yeah, she's... Ooh, what will she do?
Misty step.
She's not a mage.
Invisibility.
She is going to... Oh, she can Yeah, so she is going to use a cunning action to bonus action disengage. It's going to come down here, and then dragging the wounded mage with her. Actually, she can't because she can't enter Butthead space. Oh, so yeah, she's just going to step down here and she's going to try and drag the wounded mage with her to escape. So yeah, she's going to be able to go. So she went 5, 10, but that's how far she can go because of the dude being half speed. But as she drags, no, his movement's being forced, which means they don't get attack of opportunity. Am I correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So then she is going to action dash, still dragging the wizard with her. Oh, I don't mean to be doing that. Okay, so yeah, she is booking it.
Peace.
Rory.
Oh, hi.
I'll allow Ramsey another butt out as he's flailing, trying to stood protectively over your fallen form.
Oh, hi, Mark.
That doesn't hit. Okay, death save for Rory, please. That's another pass. Rogar.
I'm going to give this guy a whacking.
Give him a whacking. Do
That's
it.
a whacking.
Oh,
and he's going to swing back at you with his reaction.
do it. Come on.
That's a 9.
Yes. Oh, another one. Yes.
That's a crit. So that's
20.
20 points of damage, which is enough.
Yes,
You
babe.
lash out at him.
Okay.
Again, decapitating, which is like your signature move, I think.
I know, right?
As that one falls and disintegrates, so it is dead.
Oh god, right, okay, surveying the battlefield, looking around, what can I see? Okay, so I'm going to cry out to Gotrek and say, get Cal, we need to go! And I'll move through to Rory
Okay.
next turn, try and help. Okay.
Okay, then.
10.
Gotrek, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. Use cure wounds at level
10.
10. The mystical 10th level.
1 million hit points.
What have I got? I've got 3. Right, yeah, I'll just do it at level 2. Be healed. 17.
17 points of healing for Cal.
Arise, brother.
Brother
Where you go?
loves you
Get your ass
very
up.
much.
We're going. And then I'm gonna use. Oh shit! And then do 5 there. Oh wait, no. Is that on Ramsey?
Yeah. Can't move
So
into Ramsey's space.
is Rory on Ramsey?
No, Rory's lying on the floor below Ramsey.
It's an action to grab him, isn't it, and drag him.
It's part of movement.
Have I got anything else to heal?
I mean, you've cure wounds just so unless you've got a potion, then. And in fact, no, it'd be an action to do a potion on someone else. So I'm going to say
have
not on
mending.
this turn. I mean, you
have
could try and
mending.
mend parts of Rory, but I think that's also an action. Mending's not quite the same as healing, I'm afraid.
I think that's it. I got nothing else for bonus action.
Okay, Cal, you are up. You've got your spiritual weapon.
Oh shit! Yeah, I can't actually see it.
You don't need to.
No, I mean like I can't see it.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. You are within 20 feet of being able to move it to here.
This one. And, yeah, go
Go
for
on,
that
do that.
way and just swing.
Do your thing.
Do my hammer thing. Anvil on a stick. Huh. Oh. Anvil on
Okay,
a
yeah,
stick.
that hits. So that is
Oh,
a total of
fuck's sake.
12 points. No, that's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, but it's just rolling the 1.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Okay. So, yep, that's your turn. Cal, you are up. Cal.
Oh.
Aid again.
Hi guys.
Oh, hey.
So, me, Rogar, Rory again.
Yep. What level?
How many this time?
10.
Another
That's my
third
last
level.
third level spell.
Level 10.
Can you stack aid?
Hit point maximum.
It's not a concentration spell. Yeah, I guess you can.
Abjuration.
Unless
Nice.
I'll check afterwards, but also it's not going to make a huge difference. Like it's increasing the maximum at the moment. Let's face it, you guys aren't
Just
going to
gives
heal
you
back up
those-
to full.
It's just for those 10.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
It might be that the max doesn't stack, but it's kind of moot right now anyway. And it's the healing that's important. So yeah, I'll check afterwards.
So does that mean Rory's up?
Yes, Rory, you are back alive.
I'm up, baby.
Oh, what did I do in my turn order? Oh, it's there we go. Okay, so that's your turn, Cal.
It's my turn.
Well, you've still got 15 feet movement. If
Get
you
on the
wanna,
goat.
if you want to reposition yourself.
I wouldn't be able to get on the goat from here.
No, you'd need to be next to Butthead to mount up this
Oh,
turn.
would I need to do
Get
a
on the
death
way.
save for Sif?
Oh, yeah, you would have. Just do that for me quickly. Just roll a
Just
d20. Yeah.
Hang on.
No,
Nope.
that's one failure for Sif.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Well, then we're back to top of the turn for. Is that inspiration on the evoker?
Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh, it would have been nice to remember that earlier, wouldn't it?
Oh well.
Yeah, but that's on me to remember.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to screw you guys because I forgot something.
But like, to be fair, I think the same rule applies. You know, we all forgot it.
Yeah, it seems messy to try and.
It
Yeah.
does. Yeah, okay,
It's
we're just
fine,
going to go with
honestly.
it. Bugger, sorry. Because that could have made a difference, but then he still had the other one coming at him, so...
Yeah.
Who knows? All right. You know what, just to satisfy my curiosity. Yeah, you know what, I just rolled... No, I just rolled another con save for him just to see. Because obviously if I rolled the inspiration and I got a 3, which means it would have passed, I would then have to make another con save. I just did, it was an 8, so...
Okay, fair.
It works out the same. All right. Oh, I got rid of my bloody turn order again. Oh, that's right, because if I close on that one out. All right, so... God, what would he do? Yeah, he's just a little bit shaken. Although he's kind of collecting himself, and he is going to carry on running along with Elnor now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As he dashes away. Grishanak, you're up.
Right, so I'll have heard Rogar shouting, wouldn't I?
Yes.
So, with that in mind and the fact that these two have just pissed off, I think my tactic would be to try and stop these range guys getting any more pot shots on the rest of the team. I'm going to
Okay.
take another attack of opportunity and go towards this fella first.
All right. So that attack of opportunity was a 23.
Yeah.
So that's 12, half to 6.
It's all right. And then I'm going to take a big old swing at this fucker.
Big old swing. That'll hit. For 12.
And then I'm going to follow up with another big old swing.
Definitely hits. For another 15. All right. 20. Oh, yeah. It's a pretty big hit. Yeah, that one's looking bloodied. Okay. That will bring us to... and yeah, go on, Moon, and we'll take another flailing swing at that guy, because he can, and he misses. All right. That'll bring us to their turn. Well, what will they do now? Yeah, they're just going to do what they can. So they're going to move up around you. All right, yep. So the one that you just attacked is going to flail at you with his heavy crossbow
Yeah.
for a 16.
Nope.
And then the two that have come up around you, they do have advantage now because you are being flanked. Actually, no, he would have had advantage though, wouldn't he?
Yeah. I used reckless.
It's a 9.
Nope.
All right, so they are now going to lay into you. with their halberds. That's a 22.
Yeah.
That's 9 half to 4.
Okay.
A 20
Yeah.
for another 9 half to 4.
Yeah.
A 16
No.
and a 22.
Yeah.
So that's 12 half to 6. The other ones, the one by Moonin, that's a 17 to hit Moonin, which will hit. So that's 7 against Moonin. Oh, I just gave Moonin 223 hit points. Didn't want to do that, so Moonin takes 7. The other ones, one of them's going to fire at you, Rishnek.
Yep.
The one top furthest along, and that's a natural 20.
Okay.
So that's 14 half to 7.
Fucking hell.
One at you, Ruri, as you get back to your
Okay.
feet. That's also natural 20.
Fucking hell!
For 5 points of damage, you lucky bastard. It rolled really low.
Nice.
And then a shot coming at you, Rogar, for a natural 1. 2 natural 20s and a natural 1. Bloody hell. Okay, that's their turn. For some reason, you've overtaken her in the thing. So, Elnor. Yeah, Elnor's kind of look up. She's going to look to you, Cal, as your closest. Well, terribly sorry. Couldn't work it out this time. Maybe in the future. Don't worry. Won't hold you responsible. Goodbye. Just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Just going to dash after the wizard.
If we survive this, we're busting down doors in fucking El Terrell until we find her.
I mean, it wasn't her fault.
She's reneging on her end of the bargain.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't actually done anything for him yet.
So,
Potato, tomato.
that'll bring us to Ruri's turn. Ruri, you are alive.
Oh, good.
Again.
Yes, very alive. Can I get on the goat, please?
You may. You were prone before this, weren't you?
I was.
Right, so that's your full movement to get up and then mount up.
Yeah, I will literally grab his horns and like.
He
pull
lowers
Rick
his head
forward.
to help you mount up.
And then I will bonus action spirit weapon and attack that one.
Go for it. That will miss.
Nailed it. Okay. What do? Okay, so I guess action. I will guiding bolt that one.
Okay. Make your spell attack. That will hit.
Nice. Bish bash bosh.
For 15 points of damage. Lovely stuff. And it... What should we put on it? Yeah, put that little symbol. Little golden yellow marker to indicate that the next attack on it has advantage. That is your turn.
I will sort of like offer my hand to Rogar as if, get on the goat.
Okay. So, who is... Well, actually, no, you would all see this because of the nature of it. There is a tearing, ripping sound. And you all look up as a blazing light fills the sky, and you see a midnight black horse, kind of, more like the colour of charcoal, with a mane of fire running down along its head and down its back. Mounted on the back of it is an armoured figure. The armour is kind of a dark, like a dark iron, covered in spikes, cruel-looking hooks, and holding at its side is a kind of like a lance. It seems to be made of pure fire, and it appears probably about 60 feet up in the air.
I think I need this horse.
And the horse stands there, stamping at the air for a second. Smoke billowing from its nostrils. It radiates light in space around it. And the figure, as much as you can make out, with this cruel sneer, as it surveys the battlefield, looks across all of you, a little smirk, and then looks down and spots the two figures fleeing. And kind of lowers his head. You see it kick at the flanks of the horse, which just, with an incredible speed, kind of just gallops straight through the air down towards them. You hear something. Like you hear something being said by the figure, but you're too far away to actually make it out. As it gets there, yeah, it's just gonna lash out with the lance, and the first attack is actually going to go straight towards the wizard. So that's a 21 to hit the wizard. For 21, quick maths, 23. Yeah, and you see the lance comes down and blazes as he thrusts towards and just pierces straight through the wizard's chest. And lets out a kind of stuttered cry and just keels over backwards as he takes 33 points of damage. And I need to... Oh, no, it's moot, it doesn't matter. And it then turns its head towards Elnor and thrusts her. So that's 25, which does hit her. She is going to uncanny dodge that. So she only takes 13 points of damage. It grins and lunges at her again for a 20. And that's another... Yeah. And so as the first one comes in, she manages to lunge out the way as the lance scrapes and it burns across her side. She lets out a cry, does like a little cartwheel, comes to her feet, and as she readies herself, it just turns and with an almost completely inhuman speed just lunges forward again, and the lance just goes straight through her skull.
I'll strike her name from the book then.
Oh, snap.
Okay, Rogar, it's your turn.
I think... Oh, God.
Did we all see that?
I think
for narrative, yeah, I'd say you saw it. I mean, it's like it was hard to make out parts of it because obviously you're on a hill, kind of sloping down, but then there is a little bit of a lip. No, I'd say you saw that. This thing emanates light, so you can see, even though you can't actually see it. Right, here's the problem. I could not make that thing radiate light. I spent about an hour when I set up this map. Yeah, Roll20 would not let me make that thing radiate light. Hang on, if I put the torch out on it, at least you can see where it is. Does that work?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, you can see it,
That's
and
like
you
the
saw
opposite
what
of
just
force I
happened.
want.
Basically, you saw as it galloped down, and in one strike killed the wizard, and then in a couple of thrusts killed Elnor. And they are, yeah, Elnor looks pretty definitely dead. That thing went through her face.
Oh, God.
I think seeing... it's like, so Rory like offers his hand, like, come on, and I see this. I reach for one of my small pouches and rip it off and put it in Rory's hand and just shout, Godric, you need to get them out of here now! And I just turn and run towards this guy.
Okay.
Oh,
And
oh.
and grapple him. Attempt to grapple him.
Okay, make your athletics check.
It's a 17.
17. Yeah, it's 21.
Oof.
And it's unsurprisingly quite strong. And as you grab it in firm grasp, it just shrugs and then shoves you off.
And I guess I'm just like struggling with it, like screaming out. Like,
You
"Go!
still have an attack.
Run! Oh, do I?
That's one of your 2 attacks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hit then. Boom.
All right, yeah,
21.
that'll hit.
Excellent.
Okay. So as it shoves you back, you just kind of, just kind of grimace and go for the attack. Cut into it. Godric, it's your turn.
Okay, looking at Rogar, looking back at the nightmare, looking at everyone.
At the point as you look over it as well, the rider does slowly turn its head, look towards all of you.
Oh, don't just.
I'm gonna take my hammer in both my hands. And this is really stupid. I'm gonna drop to a knee. I'm gonna start praying and be like, Moradin, oh Father, this is the only time that I will ever ask you for everything. Grant us deliverance. Do whatever you ask. Please, All Father. Moradin.
Okay.
And I'm going to get up again, and I'm just going to look at him. Oh, shit.
Okay, make me a religion check. DC is 15.
No fluff. Ah!
You feel no response.
Well, that's total shit.
Cal.
So it would appear, my brothers, that we're fucked.
Oh, death save on Sif, please.
Oh, shit. Mount up.
This doesn't need to be a TPK. Come on.
Leg it.
Yep, so that's one pass for Sif.
Oh,
Okay, Cal.
I don't want anyone to die.
I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Do what's in your heart. There's still one attacking Moonin.
Don't say that.
There's 3 around Grishnak. See, the one that Rogar's tackling with.
Yeah, I think I could see, like, Krishnak having trouble over here. And I will hurl.
Guiding Bolt. So which one? Sorry, is that the one
Guiding
below Grishnak?
Yeah.
Alright, so that'll hit. Let's mark him
gonna
as being Guiding Bolted.
Pop it in at level 2.
So 16 points of damage. Oh, that is unfortunate. It is barely hanging in there. That one looks rough
It's
as
just
hell.
that second level cast of a 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't mind saying, if you'd rolled a 2, then it would have been different.
Motherfucker.
Sorry, man. Okay,
Okay, and I'm going to use my movement to pop up on.
all right,
head.
mount up. Okay, well, hang on. They're gone. Take them off the initiative order. Grishnak, you're up.
Oh, right. So that thing has definitely startled me. So, I don't know what to do. Well, I know what I'm going to do first of all. I'm going to try and get this fucker out my way
Yep,
since he's looking fucked. So,
that'll hit. Yeah, he's gone.
are either these two looking particularly fucked?
This one's looking fucked. I mean, that one's not looking great either. Neither of them looking great, but that one's looking. The one to your right is looking especially flimsy right now.
This fella.
Yeah, and those,
Right.
that's the other one with the halberd.
Right, I am. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go in with a big swing on him.
All right,
Recklessly.
do it.
Oh, let's.
It's a miss. Roll your bless. That'll do it. That'll hit.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gone.
Right, and as the second attack goes down, like the axe comes back towards my body. I let out a and then it turns into a massive roar as I bear up.
Okay, Grishnak's bearing up. Let me just quickly hide. Actually, no,
Throw him in the lake
we
again.
can't do that because then it hides you off the initiative order. So we'll just stick you up there for the moment. Get your bear on, which will be your turn. Well, you would have movement, but I imagine you probably want to stay put.
I'm thinking about mooning actually.
Oh shit, a bear!
I think I am going to take the attack of opportunity
Yep.
and move myself down to mooning,
Okay.
roaring that fucker's face to try and like distract him. And that will be my turn.
1d20 plus 4. It's a 23 on the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
1d4 plus 4. 6 after 3. Okay. Right. So now, yeah, that one on their turn, the one you charge down towards is going to turn and now flail at you because. Actually, no, it's not having a lot of luck there. So it's actually going to back up, taking the attack of opportunity from yourself.
Oh, please. Do I get to choose which one I do, or?
Yeah, you can. Either or.
I'm gonna try and bite him.
Yep.
Right. So
Go for a chomp. Fred, you do still have bless.
Oh, I do. But I'm gonna need a 4.
You are going to need a
off.
4. Yeah. No, afraid that
Do
just
you
misses.
put any bonuses on bite there? Is that
Just
is it straight roll?
normal +7.
Oh, I thought that was like a straight roll.
No. And so it's then going to turn and raise its crossbow and shoot at you, then, Grishnek?
Yeah.
Would it not take an opportunity attack from Moonin?
No.
Ooh.
I'm going to rule no on this one. Moonin's already kind of acted beyond its usual scope for the sake of narrative. So that's an 11 with its heavy crossbow.
Nope.
Rogard, same thing's going to happen over here. It's actually going to try and back away from you.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
26.
That will hit.
14.
14.
slashing.
Oof, pretty hefty. Staggers it. It's
bitch.
starting to look bloodied, but it is then going to turn and level its crossbow and fire at you. As soon as it comes through. 20's being a little bit slow. That's a 12.
Yo.
Okay, and then the other 3. Yep, you're going to have another one coming at you there, Rogar. For a 7. The one at top in the middle is going to fire down at Cal. That's a 22 against Cal.
Fuck.
For 5 points of damage.
Yep.
It sees you sat atop your mounts. And then another one at Grishnak, because they don't like the big bear. And that's a 12.
Nope.
Oh, Grishnak, did you go reckless?
I didn't on the.
You didn't,
I,
okay.
I did when I was attacking. Before
On the
I
turn
sent it to
before,
the-
so that's a 16 to hit you.
That's still.
Okay, that still
Alright.
doesn't hit you. Okay, that's them. Ruri.
Oh god. This is the first fiend that Rory's seen, apart from like tieflings.
Yeah. This is... Well, tieflings aren't fiends, they're
You know what I
humanoid,
mean.
but I know it... Yeah, I know what you
What I
mean.
mean.
This looks pretty hellish.
So, at the sight of this pair, I would think good dodge opportunity as any. So, almost as if by instinct and not on purpose, the radiant light shoots down from the sky again, and Rory does his radiant soul.
Yep.
So wings are out, glowing.
The old
Sort
reflex
of-
action.
Yeah, there's a really long stare at this duo of creatures. Like, it's like like Tate from American Horror Story, like weird, slightly head to the side.
I've not watched it, no.
It's fine. And yeah, and then so sort of while he's glaring this guy down, like almost absentmindedly, he gestures out towards that one.
Yep.
And the spirit weapon flies over and tries to get him.
Okay. I'm going to say Spirit Weapon does get the advantage on this, because
Nice.
Guiding Bolt, it just says the next attack roll.
Yeah.
So, yep, roll with advantage.
Advantage. Spirit weapon.
That will hit.
Yep.
For 11. Ooh, total of 18. Nice. Yeah, that one's looking bloodied.
Cool. That's all my stuff basically.
Okay, yep, that's you.
Yeah.
Any movement? I mean, I know you're kind of tied up with...
Yeah, I wouldn't want to move unless Cal was ready. But we
Yeah,
can
we'll say
You
if...
start like bolting that direction.
We can say, like, if Cal's ready to go, then you'll move with him, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It gets a little
me.
bit tricky in combat with you two when you're locked together, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll say if one of you hasn't moved and then it gets the other one's turn, then that'll work. Okay, that's Rui's turn. Rogar, what's your dex?
Raw is 12.
Or is 12? Okay, yeah, it's your go.
Okay, so this guy is like pushed away from me, and then I'm gonna run up to this guy and try and shove him.
Yep. Oh, he's looking ropey, man. It's not looking
Okay.
good. Just as a
Okay,
heads
yeah.
up, it's looking
Does
pretty
he get
bloodied.
advantage as well?
No. The guiding bolt was faded.
I guess that misses. I'm gonna go again. 16,
16 will hit.
11 slashing.
11 slashing. God, again. barely in there. Okay.
I've made a gap at least. That was the aim.
So, slowly turning his horse and riding up through the air towards you, brings it to a stop just about here, and looks down on you and calls out, in common. Well, it's been interesting. I'd like to see how far your luck can take you. Maybe we'll meet again when you are more suitable to face me. My minions should be enough for now. Have fun. With that, turns, starts riding away, and as he rides away, you see that similar rip in space. This kind of fiery void opens up before it and just trots through and vanishes. Gotrek, you're up.
Actually, try and kill him quickly.
Alright, spiritual weapon.
Kill him quickly. Oh,
That'll hit.
Oh, yeah.
please just die. Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's looking rough, but it's still in there.
Just
Okay, that's your bonus.
go over there and cure wounds.
Yep.
On Sif. 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, cure wounds. Level 2 on Sif. Sorry.
Yep.
Boom.
So that's 16.
16. Boom.
Oh, so Sif's almost back to half.
Yeah, and I shall hop on Badong.
You are mounted. Cal, you're up.
So I am going to buoyed by the success of previous guiding bolts.
That'll hit. I was kind of hoping for a 1 there.
Just hits me instead.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, it just hits him instead.
Ricochets off and it's straight back into Gotrik's face. Alright. So that hit. Bit of damage. Still in there. Looks rough. But it is now kind of highlighted by radiant energy. So that's your action.
That is. And as we're pretty safe behind the Guardian, I think I'll stay put.
Okay. Grishnak.
Right, we can finish these guys off.
Go, Grishnak, go.
I'm gonna like roar as loud as I can at Moonin to try and like scare him off.
Okay.
Fuck off. And then I'm gonna run over to this fucker and go in for a bite as recklessly as I possibly can.
Do it.
Actually, no, I don't need to go reckless because he's getting
You
bolted.
don't need to, no. Moonin is going to move its full movement as far as it can away from you. Okay.
I know that ain't gonna bite me on the ass later on when it's frightening me.
We'll see.
But I'm gonna go for the bite first
That'll hit.
and 2 for the rage.
Oh, alright, so, yeah. As your teeth come gnashing down and you just tear a chunk out of it, and it just falls apart from where you bit the chunk in, just kind of falls in half, disintegrating as it goes.
Okay, and then how much movement have I got left?
Oh, where were you? You were parallel with Sif, weren't you?
Yeah.
So that was 5, 10, 20, so you've got 20 left?
Alright, so I'm gonna go up to this fucker and give him a swing with my claws then.
Go for it.
And I am gonna go reckless on that one.
That will miss, but you've got Bless.
Oh, that was a D12, sorry, I'll roll that again.
Well, alright, yeah. Still hits. I was going to say you could have gone with that because it was... If it'd been more than a 4, I would have maybe made you re-roll it. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
And I'm also going to, because I haven't used it
That's
yet.
your got rage on that as well, haven't you? So that's actually 13.
And I'm going to use my Orcish Fury for the extra 1d12 since I've not used that yet.
Alright, do it. Bearish Fury.
Bearish Fury.
Oh, really? That's because you made the bad joke. Alright.
Blaming you, Rory.
Hey.
Alright then. So it's going to try and fall back from your bearish fury.
Yeah, I will opportunity bite it first.
Do your thing. Actually, I need to put it there so I can actually access
your
its shit.
thing.
That will miss, and I'm afraid the
What's going
bless
on
won't
with the roll?
help. So it will fire on you with its crossbow for a 12. Oh no, it has no. It's a 12. What we're talking about. Rogar, the one attacking you, knows the state it's in. It's not going to try and back away. So it's going to swing at you with its heavy crossbow like a club for a 13.
Nope.
The other one is... it's going to fire at Ruri.
Bring it!
Alright, that's a 10.
Yeah, nope.
And then... yeah, it's going to fire this one down here by the spiritual weapon. It's going to fire at Gotrek for 14.
Miss.
Ruri.
Yes.
Yeah, Ruri, you're up.
Sort of, now the scary, fiery horse is gone, tension fully back on Rogar. Spirit Weapon's gonna have another go.
Where is the body of the wizard?
The body of the wizard
Down there somewhere,
somewhere.
right?
is about here.
Right. Okay.
Tell you what, I'll put a little...
Yeah, I was going to
Gonna say your icon's black, so we couldn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to need Rory to toss me the bag of diamonds.
Cool. No, we don't. Oh, well, I suppose we do. So what was I going to do? Right, Spirit Weapon.
that will hit.
Anyway, yeah, it was the first
Yeah,
one. I'll remember.
you don't even need to do the damage on that one. As your
Okay,
spirit weapon
lovely.
comes down and just cleaves through it with a flash of radiant light. It disintegrates.
Rogar, get on the goat!
That's your bonus.
That's my bonus action. I suppose I'll start riding that way with my buddy Cal. Just so we're closer to Rogar, you know?
Yep. Okay. So
I
put
would
yourself
say
where you're going to end, and I'll move.
I'd say there.
So they're just going to... Feeling you start to move, Butthead kind of trots along behind you.
Yeah, and then I shall Biding Gulp, that one.
Biding Gulp.
Yes.
Okay, do your Biding Gulp. That will
Fucking
miss,
hell.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, okay.
Rogar.
With bloodlust in my eyes, I'm going to just run to this thing
Do it.
and just kind of like running charge, slathering.
I'm having such a good time.
That will hit.
18. That's 14 slashing.
It's a pretty big hit. Things
that's
looking
a-
rough.
An up thrust, and then I'll turn my sword back down to try and thrust down on it. 39.
Afraid that will miss. Do you
Just like-
you've only got the one use of your
Yeah,
guided stroke,
man.
haven't you? Yeah,
I've got
afraid that'll
nothing.
miss.
I could cast Divine Sense.
I mean, you could.
I could
could.
throw a hit dice at him.
Let me see
Is
what
that a
Divine
thing?
Sense does.
It does. It can't do it on a. It's an action.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can't do that anyway. All right,
Jack
Gotrek, you're up.
Shit. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Bollocks to it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 40. And then he's going to action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh. I take it I can't get off and grab the wizard's body and huck it over my shoulder in a single go.
No, because I mean, I don't know. I think I'd probably rule it as like an action to get Sif to like lower itself so you can grab the body, but you action dash. So I'm going to say you can't do that this round. You'll have to do that next turn. It's been what, 3 rounds since he? Yeah, 3 rounds since he died. So that's 18 seconds.
He doesn't get saving throws, does he?
He's dead.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I need those diamonds.
Bonus action.
Bonus action. Take a swing at that guy,
Do it. Get a crit.
please. I just need it. Oh, fuck.
No. Sorry. Right, Cal.
Not
So-
my plan, it's our escape route.
Let's go, Calibre. Let's go.
That guy.
That'll hit. For 14 damage. Oof, big hit. Okay, so I'll take it down to... Yeah, that one's looking rough.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, Grishnak.
Okay, so I'm going to follow that dickhead and go in for a reckless bite.
Follow that dickhead. Name of the episode. That'll hit.
Plus
For
the
9.
11 with
So
the
11
rage.
total. Yep.
And then come in with the claws as well.
The claws! There's your crit.
You beautiful boy. I've been waiting for that all fight.
I know, right? They've been
Right.
somewhat absent. I think Rogar got a crit.
Right,
So that's 15 plus 8.
plus
So it's basically
3 and then
25 plus 3, 28.
2 for the rage.
Beg your pardon. Just having a little burp there. So yeah, that definitely does him. You just bear down on him, literally, and just start rending it, just ripping chunks. And as each bit of its flesh of the meat that makes it up goes flying, just disintegrating into ash and cinders until the body itself just starts to crumble away beneath you.
And then I'm going to use my last sort of 6 movement, was it? I've got there?
Yeah,
five?
you only have to go 5 feet, I think, to get
I'm
there.
going to move down. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But as I move, I'm moving like proud and menacingly, like sort of like knowing that he's fucked.
Okay. Well, that one is going to aim its crossbow at you and take a shot as you come close to it. It's an 11. And yeah, the one with you, by you, Rogar, is just going to try and bat at you with its crossbow. That's a 7.
Ah.
So that's them. Ruri, you're up.
Ooh. Holy Scythe coming in.
Holy Scythe.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Holy
No.
Scythe.
Okay. Wand of Magic Missiles. On him.
Yep.
5 charges.
Okay. That is how much damage?
7d4 plus 7.
7d4 plus 7. Oof. All right.
Oh!
It had 9
Wow,
health left, man.
full average.
So yeah, you just blast a bunch of holes in it and it just crumbles away. I mean, Rogar, you're up close to it now, and unlike Grishnak, you're kind of a bit more, you're not quite lost in the rage. So you see, it does, as the cinders break away, they almost form like charcoal for a second before disintegrating completely away into nothingness.
Oof.
That one's gone. Mark your charges off. That's your bonus action and your action.
Yeah. I guess I'll just stay still, just sort of panting heavily, and just be like, "Are you done?"
Okay, that brings to Rogar.
I think kind of a little bit of blue balls, really. Just getting ready to like
Still got a lot of
new ones.
Still got a lot of pent up energy there.
Yeah, so he's kind of like panting and like looking around, and he can't like see what's going on. Can't see anything else. So he just strides back over to Rory and like grabs the bag and snatches it off him that he gave him, and he points at Rory's face. He's like, "You were a fool, Rory." And he just carries on.
Angry
Stomps
Rogar.
Are you hungry? Do you need a Snickers?
That's it. That's it.
Kill steal.
I'm done.
Okay, Gotrek.
Grabbing the wizard's body.
All right,
hucking
so I'll
it
say
over.
that's probably your action to get Sif to like kind of almost kneel, and you're able to reach down, haul his body up. Yeah, he's just got this huge gaping hole that just like you can see through it, where the lance pierced through, and it's all blackened and burned around. Looking down, you can also see Elnor's body, and her face is just like there's just a burnt mess where her face was, where the lance just pierced straight
Don't
through.
give a shit. Don't give a shit about her.
Does not care. All right, cool.
Rory! Diamonds! And then I'm gonna. How much movement would I have left?
You'd have your movement. You'd have your full 40,
Oh, 40.
but you can't action
Right.
dash.
Can't action dash. Okay, I'll take a bonus action quickly to swing.
Batter up. Come on, that thing is so weak.
Working?
So
now?
it'll come through in a second. It's been a little slow.
Okay.
That'll hit. Come on, man. You can do it. That'll do it. As the hammer just comes around in like a big... And it almost does like a... It does a full loop before actually connecting, just to build up some momentum. Just smashes the thing's head apart as it disintegrates away. Okay.
5. The 25. 30.
So, no more enemies currently on the field. So that was
Currently
4
on
rounds. 4 rounds since it went
Can we
since
keep?
he went down. So can you what?
I was gonna say, can we keep the turn order up? So
I've just cleared it.
flame run?
Well, so hang on. 4 times 20 foot. So you've had 20 foot. You've got 30. Yeah, you reckon you've got about 30 seconds.
So 5,
Give a little bit to get him up.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Just up to Rory, be like, Rory, diamonds, please.
I
Quickly.
mean, you'd have to ride
okay.
around him, but I'd say yeah, you can get to him within the next like 6
Okay,
seconds.
okay. How many do you need? I have 4.
300 gold's worth, whatever that is.
Okay, okay. Here's 3.
Well,
Okay,
so
why though?
He's going to be our way out. If he can do that spell again, we'll be fine.
Oh, of course. Okay, okay. Do the thing.
Rubbing my hands together, just light of the forge glows in my gauntlets, and I touch his head, just like, and revivify.
Okay.
Arise!
Then you need to do me a wisdom check at disadvantage.
Wisdom.
So
Dun,
it doesn't really matter what the other roll is going to be. That's a natural 1. So as you try and channel the energy and you place the diamond upon the wound on his chest, as you cast a spell, and the diamond kind of like melts away, it becomes molten, and tries to form over the wound, tries to heal it while also seeping in. And you try to reach out with your mind to bring back the soul of the wizard. And you don't. This isn't something that you see with your mind's eye. You get a sense of fire. You get that smell of brimstone again in your nostrils, and you hear this cold, mocking laughter in your ears. That sounds eerily similar to that of the voice of that mounted figure as you attempt to bring the soul back, and you just feel an obstruction.
And we don't have any more diamonds to meet. I can't even fucking
You
do it again.
don't have another slot, and the spell fails. You get the sense that it wasn't so much the spell didn't work, it feels like you were denied.
Just going to say, Godric is having a bit of a crisis of faith now at the minute. Because that's multiple things he's tried for Moradin, and he has been blocked.
Oh, you're getting cock-blocked by Moradin.
Yeah, that is a massive crisis of faith at the minute.
Okay, noted. Right, well, we're going to take off the spiritual weapons. Oh, didn't mean to do that. That bloody egg, man. Okay. I'm just going to take that off to make it a little clearer as well. So, the attempt to revive him having failed, you still got the wizard's body there across your goats. But yeah, as the adrenaline of the fight wears off, you are left atop this hill. The bodies of the Zent thugs, as well as the scouts, kind of scattered around. And there's just silence. Cold wind blows across the hill as it gently begins to rain. What does everyone want to do?
Could you unbear me?
I can unbear you.
I can't bear it.
Oh, Rogar's going to stomp off, and yeah, that's it. He's going to try and summon Traxis, but he hasn't got any energy, so he's just kind of muttering to himself and shouting occasionally.
Okay.
I very much let him walk away.
I think Rogar might need some time.
I just come up to the rest of them, just like, "Ugh. Well then, Baldur's Gate tomorrow morning."
Well, we're fucked.
Kind of stunned silence.
I just need a minute.
I think maybe some kind of maybe a short rest, just a little teeny rest.
Here, where we...
I don't know.
should we just... I don't know.
Well, I did say tomorrow morning.
We can't stay here.
Where are we on the?
Let's go back to Elturel.
I would suggest that, and if we can, just find somewhere else to teleport.
So,
This has been fucking disgusting.
so on the map, you reckon you give or take, you're in like the low foothills. The mountain is kind of off to your northeast, but mostly east. So you reckon you're probably about here.
Where?
Can you see this on
I
the?
didn't see the pink. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you're about here. Let's put you a little mark. Yep, there you are. Where Rogar's marked you. You're
How many
about
days
there.
it takes to get to Baldur's Gate?
From where you are, ooh,
Because I can't. There's no grid, is there? Over grid to put on.
no. And that
I
map,
think-
unfortunately, the scale is really iffy on it. As pretty as the
I
map is.
We need to see if Leostin's got another friend we can teleport.
No, bollocks to that.
Your friend died. Have you got another friend?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell him that tomorrow.
You reckon it's about a week, give or
Oh,
take.
fuck it.
About a week
That's
to get to
not well,
Baldur's
bro.
Gate.
It's safe.
Yeah, but we can't teleport there. The prices are extortionate. Can't do
No,
it.
we're not going to teleport there. We're just going to go to sleep.
Well,
You also know you rode for the best part of a day to get from there to
Yeah.
here.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't seem like the big guy's going to be coming back anytime soon. I mean, everything that wanted to kill us is dead. We could probably camp out in this area.
Oh, Grishmak's just
why
like,
not?
I don't give a fuck, man. They're dead.
Meta.
Yes.
Should we check the bodies of the dead?
yeah.
And maybe they've got identifying marks, letters, things that we can
Oh, we're going to
contact,
loot
be
some
like,
corpses.
maybe it's just like, hey, sorry, so we your friends all died. It wasn't us though.
Is that all our diamonds that was gone for the river?
We've got one left. You're not having it.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying we could try on the fucking other lady if you wanted all.
We need 3 diamonds
I think
for
your
it.
minute has passed. In
We don't have enough diamonds
the
anyway.
attempt on him, in the kind of few moments of stunned silence that followed after that, kind of
Yeah.
loose discussion of what to do, I'd say your minute has passed, I'm afraid.
Well, burn the bodies then.
Cal?
Are we going to loot the bodies first?
Yeah, let's loot the bodies first.
Okay, so you go around, you gather together all of the bodies. Hang on, let me do this quickly. So, there was 6 in total. So, 12 d6. Let's see if this works.
Like now got legs.
6 times 18.
Oh, hello.
He's got a body now. What?
Please stop.
Someone's just drawn up a giant egg dick. Classic.
See if this works. Oh, for goodness sakes, that's really annoying.
What?
The way it's output that command. It's yeah, I'm an idiot. I should have done that separately. Give me one moment. So you go around looting the bodies. You find various bits of coin on them. Nothing beyond that. Obviously, there's a couple of maces, 4 short swords, and a bunch of arrows that they're all equipped with. But beyond that, no,
many
nothing. 2 maces.
Cool.
Nothing identifying. They all bear on them the mark of the Zentarim, but they don't seem to carry any identifying
Papers.
paper. No, you get the impression that they
Peppers,
probably
please.
don't carry around stuff
No
that could be used to
passports.
identify them.
Driver's license.
No.
Wow.
You do find altogether 40 gold pieces.
Lovely.
You get 8. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some mental maths here. This is 8, 11, 14, 18, 23, 29, 34, 37, 44, 48, 54, 58, 58, 65, 73, 76, 83, 84 silver pieces.
Uh-oh.
Hope someone's writing this
Well-
down.
But it wasn't a complete washout.
And then 6, 7, 15, 19, 21, 24, 25, 29, 30, 34, 36, 38, 38, 46, 47, 53, 57, 59, 69,
Nice.
81, 89, 94, 99, 108 copper pieces.
Cool.
Whew. Yeah, I tried rolling it like 12d6 plus 18d8 plus 24d12, and it just gave me. You'll see on the recording. It's that thing of I should have thought that through.
Cool. That's
Trying to
just
be clever.
pocket change at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all there anyway.
I mean, I'd say on one of the thugs you find a set of playing cards.
Ooh.
One of the scouts had some gold earrings on, but they don't really appear to be worth all that much. They look fairly cheap. You might get, maybe a gold piece for them. Yeah. Other than that, no, nothing. One of them had some fingerless gloves.
Oh, I'll take those.
Yeah, Rory has
Yeah.
some fingerless gloves.
That's going in my inventory, not the group loot.
But yeah, that's all they have on them. Nothing of interest, I'm afraid, beyond that.
Cool.
I'm a fucking artist over here.
Please stop.
No, carry
He's
on.
he's our new companion.
Oh, good lord.
Sir Eric of Egsby.
I'm actually impressed by how good the shading is on that.
Yeah.
You're using the Roll20 drawing tool. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
my hand hurts. My hand really hurts. I'm not going to start now.
Okay, so yeah, as you finish gathering up what coin the people had on them, yeah. What's the plan? What are you doing? It's raining pretty hard now.
Well, we're going to burn the bodies, yes.
Yeah.
God, any excuse to set things on fire just because you can burn any of them.
Don't count as charges if you're already dead, Cal.
That's
Sorry?
true. You don't get flame charges for burning dead bodies.
I'm just going to respectfully pop a sacred flame on them.
Okay, so yeah, gather up the corpses and respectfully set them on fire.
It's what they would have wanted.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, what they probably would have wanted was not to die, but hey, shit happens.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't
And-
want that, you know?
You know,
Um,
we say a few kind words about the people that we barely knew and thank them for fucking leaving us to die.
do you include Elnor's body on that pile?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's particularly the part because obviously I heard her say sorry, but we're out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's
So-
fair. You also, I suppose, you would find her rapier and her hand crossbow if you're interested in them. But
I'll put those in the group loot.
To be incriminated later. That's my friend Elnor's rapier. It has her initials on it.
Yeah, the bitch is dead. She tried to leave us for dead. Whoop whoop! Start a fight.
so, Cal sets the little funeral pyre alight and cremates the bodies. That smoulders away. It's not quite the roaring fire because the rain's dampening it a little bit, but it's doing the job.
Do we have any tents?
No.
We have trees for cover.
Yeah. Are there any outcroppings that we can see nearby, or could we look for one?
You could look for one, yeah. As you do a little scan of the area, you kind of half remember as you're looking at the trees are fairly small and pathetic. They wouldn't really do a lot to cover you, but you do remember that actually when you were first brought here, as the sun was fading, you are basically on top of a burial mound, and there was like an open entrance. It's quite an old-looking burial chamber. The rough cut stones that mark an entrance around it. It's open. You could get inside.
Zombies.
Right.
Yeah.
Looks like we're keeping in a graveyard.
Skeletons.
Can
Yep.
we, can the mounts get in?
No, it's not big enough for them to fit.
Godric will sit outside.
Your armor's going to
Well, we're
rust.
going to take.
No, it's not. You're right. Your armor won't rust.
We're going to take turns. I'd imagine.
Yeah, take turns with the watch. So no, the animals won't fit inside. You poke your head in there, and it's a pretty pokey space. You're looking like 20 foot by 20 foot at the most. And there are just a couple. There's a pair of like quite old school sarcophagi, quite old,
Oh,
rough-hewn
that's all right,
sarcophagi
I'll-
in the middle of it. And that's quite a nondescript chamber, bare dirt floor, nothing really of interest. There's enough space to lie down, but it's not the most comfortable.
I
Of
put my
places.
bedroll on top of the sarcophagi and lay down.
Tempting fate.
I'm sleeping in the rain with Ramsey.
Okay.
I will go inside and just find a corner.
Yep. I don't actually have a map for inside it, to be honest. I could throw up the old
What?
cave one again, but
I'm sorry.
well, you know,
How did you not think we were going to go in?
how did I not think that it was all going to fall apart and the teleport would fail and
Hey, we're alive.
you are all alive, including your mounts.
Yeah, the good boys.
So, I mean, yeah, is there anything people wish to cover or discuss, or do people just want to rest?
I mean, am I suspicious of the fiery dude? Because I feel like I'm suspicious of the fiery dude.
The fiery dude who appeared?
Hmm.
You can be suspicious of him. He is gone. Suspicious in, you know, how do you mean? In what way?
I think he has something to do with this.
As in, I'm wondering who he was and what he had to do with it, and what his minions were.
What languages do you speak, Cal?
I speak Common, Celestial, Draconic. Do I speak anything else?
I've got
Obviously-
Infernal, if that helps.
Dwarven.
Brewery.
Shh.
Yeah.
Thinking back on the fight, now that you're able to really kind of breathe and relax a little bit, and you're thinking over these creatures, these bizarre entities that you fought, and you remember that they did have, carved on their armour, amongst the screaming faces that were moulded into it, that were kind of sculpted onto the plating, there were occasional sigils that were also carved into their plating. And yeah, they were kind of, you weren't really able to focus on them at the time, but you did recognise them. Think back on them, they were infernal. Can you do me a, I'd say do me a Arcana, Religion, or I suppose even, no, I'd say this would be Arcana or Religion. I don't know if I'd allow history on this one.
I'll go religion. Oh.
No, you. Other than recognise them as infernal, you weren't able to actually discern anything from them.
Cool.
But you know that, yeah, this, along with everything else about them, the way they seem to disintegrate away, the smell of ash and brimstone that came with them, the bizarre appearance of like the flaming nightmare, the fiery void it came from, putting that together with everything that you remember from, you know, your time at the temple and the various lessons there, you feel confident that those were devils.
Uh-huh. While he's trying to figure this out, he's probably muttering, trying to pronounce the infernal sigils to himself.
You're struggling.
Yeah.
Like some of them, obviously, you were fairly straightforward. You reckon one of the sigils definitely was order, but there were sigils for pain, there were sigils for suffering. Yeah, I'd say with the 6, that's about as much as you get.
Okay, cool.
Pretty generic, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's all good.
Doesn't really give you too much as to the identity of them.
I mean, I learnt infernal from a cat, so...
Yeah, that's true, you did. Technically.
Come back to that later.
You what? Okay, so was Rory's outside puzzling this.
Yep.
Cal having a little bit of a crisis of faith inside. Gortrek probably having a bit of a crisis of faith outside.
Yeah, Gotrik's
Grishnack's asleep.
brain.
Sleeping soundly on a couple of dead people.
Grishnak is snoring on top of a sarcophagus. Rogo, is there anything you were doing?
No, he's keeping to himself. Quiet, out of the way.
Though you're asleep now, Grishnak, can I have an animal handling check from you? And this would be to get Moonin to calm down, not panic at the scent of you, and actually come down to the... it's not a hard check. Moonin is used to you, but it's just...
You can speak to him as well, innit?
Yeah, you would have advantage. I mean, you can roll again if you want.
No, I
Just for
think
shits
that's
and
good
giggles.
enough.
It is good enough, yeah. Moonin is wary of you at first. When you come over, it's kind of sniffing and snorting and stamping its feet, but you're able to talk to him. Just
Yes.
kind of calm him down. Simple words. Moonin doesn't really do long, complicated sentences or explanations, but he understands that you don't mean him any harm. It was
So yeah, before we go in the sarcophagi, I will actually be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, mate.
yeah.
Okay, you're my brave little soldier."
Yeah. So Moonin does, after only a few minutes, kind of calm down and follow you, and wait out front with the rest of the mounts. Snuffling around in the mud underneath one of the trees, trying to find some roots or something they can chew on. So, yeah, if anyone has anything else they wanted to do, or any conversations, even any little monologues or anything like that, any RP, we can do that. Otherwise, take your long rest and we'll go on to the next morning.
So, Gotrek will just kind of like go. How big is this? Like, he's just going to sit on this rock here.
Yeah, the rock's big enough to sit on.
Just be like, just kind of looking around, making sure no one's in earshot, kind of thing. Like, have I done something? I don't talk to you usually, All Father. But what have I done? I failed.
Okay.
Can't do nothing. I've been a good dwarf. Century, I've tried my best. Not how I've been. Don't know. No, I don't know. Kind of just sit there, kind of picking up rocks and throwing them.
Okay. Well, unless anyone has anything else, we will take a long rest.
Rest me up, baby.
Everyone can restore all your stuff, all your healths, all your spells, all your abilities.
Bums.
Is that increased hit point max gone now?
Yes. I think it lasts until, it's 8 hours, so yeah.
Are we doing watches?
You can take turns doing watches, yeah. Gotrek, were you being particularly watchful, or were you more distracted?
Really, I was distracted.
Okay, so yeah, who would take the watch after Gotrek?
Probably me. I'm already outside.
Yeah. If you wish, make perception checks if you feel that you are alert.
Yeah. Perception.
It's the rain's coming down quite hard now, and it's kind of obscuring your vision beyond a distance. But it's that same kind of eerie quiet that fell earlier. There's no birds. There's no sound. Nothing you can hear above the rain. You don't see anything. Your time outside passes peacefully.
Can I cast calm emotions on myself?
You can.
Thank you.
I'd say this eventually calms you down enough, then you're able to go back inside and get some sleep and send somebody else out to watch. Who else wants to take watch?
I think when Rogar sees or hears Royd come in, he'll get up and walk out.
Yeah.
Sit outside and take a watch.
Yeah, do your perception as you're watching.
Oh, that is good.
Okay, well, you're really struggling to see anything through the rain. There's definitely no magic. There's nothing magical within range. But yeah, no, the night passes. Nothing occurs. The rain eases off shortly before dawn, leaving you feeling damp, a bit cold. But at least you've got your vitality back, your energy back from the night before.
Before anyone really wakes up, I'll ritual cast Find Steed.
Okay, as Taraxes returns to the material plane, there's that little flash of celestial light up in the sky above you, and you see the large wyvern shape flying down in a spiral to land before you. And he's kind of just going to put us back on the Sword Coast map now. Kind of done with that one, I think. And he lands, kind of takes a second, tucks his wings in, and waddles towards you on his two little stubby legs. Morning, Groga. You This does not look like Mythal Hall. This does not look like the North. What happened?
There was an attack.
An attack.
We lost the wizard who was teleporting us.
Where did he go?
He died.
Oh, that kind of lost. You should have called me. I like fights.
I think I just kind of mount up and I need to and I just kick him and like go up into the air and just fly around for a bit.
Okay, suit yourself. He just kind of drops the subject and flies back for a bit. So the rest of you, as you start to wake up and come outside, you can see Rogar is just kind of doing...
I need to send two, because I said two sendings.
Yep.
One to Leonin,
Leosin.
Leosin, sorry. Wizard dead. Zentarim all dead.
It wasn't us.
All of us alive. Would we have been told? Would Rory have told us if they were devils?
Rory, did you tell them?
Yet.
No, not yet.
I would...
Yeah. Attacked by fiery beings. Still pretty deep shit. Sent.
Okay.
Then one to dear mother, apologising for our lateness.
Okay, well, before you send the one to your mother, you do get the response from Leosin. Oh, good gods, man, what? Well, I'm glad you're okay. This is going to be difficult to explain to the Zentarim. I have already left Elturel. I am off. It's best I don't tell you where. If you find out any information about what attacked you, please let me know. This doesn't sound like cultists, but this is troubling news indeed. Head to Baldur's Gate. That's all you get from him.
Okay. Then one to mother. Apologies, mother. Everything's fine.
The next day.
The next day, our wizard had an issue and couldn't complete the spell. Many apologies. Will arrive in 8 days.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah, that's it. That was 24 words.
So you get the response, Gotrek. Oh, good to hear from you. We were worried. Your father wanted to see you. He's out on deployment. Probably won't be here when you arrive. Stay safe, my love. I think that's about 25 words. 24, 25. Yeah, that's what you get.
Oh, just keeping on to my third, never casting all 3 third levels again. Ever.
Okay, so it's a cold, cloudy morning. The sun is somewhere up there. It's pretty grey and grim. The rain has stopped for now. Godric, did you stay outside all night?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
you were.
I get exhaustion or.
Did you sleep?
Probably not. So I will get exhaustion.
Oh, okay. So actually, yeah, roll your long rest back. You do not get a long rest, and you
Oh.
are exhausted.
No, but it won't be able to send if you didn't sleep.
That's the point. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Then I will sleep.
Okay,
but-
we'll say you slept. You just had you had rough sleep. It wasn't good. In fact, yeah, you. So you had that kind of, like when you're very tired, but like there's either something big has happened in your life, or you're getting ready for something big to happen, and you just keep dreaming of the same event over and over. And you're never sure, like you keep waking from it. You're not sure how much time has passed. It's never usually as long as you'd have liked. So you did. You woke up several times throughout the night, cold and wet, but you fell back asleep, and you kept dreaming of being in your grandfather's forge. Except it was cold. There was no flame, no fire in the forge. There was no one there. It was empty. the space itself seemed much larger than normal, like the walls much further away, just a large empty space. You just dreamt of searching for people, for your grandfather, for any of his employees, for any of your family, and just finding Mithril Hall empty. And just kept having that same nightmare over and over. So, what is everyone doing?
Gotrek, did you get in touch with Leosin?
Aye, I did. He's not in El Torel at the minute. He said to let him know what attacked us. Killed his interim. He's left. Sorry, I said that again. But he's not told us where he's going. He suggests going to Baldur's Gate. That's about it, really. Aye, that's about it. I think.
Well, it's probably not a good idea for us to go back to Elturel, is it?
Aye, probably not. This interim will probably be slightly pissed that their wizard's dead, their leader's dead. Probably blame us for it.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure, Gotrek. I don't know if you could tell, but the Zentirim appear to have enemies in the Nine Hells.
Just gonna look at you wide-eyed like, what?
Those beings were infernal creatures.
From the Nine Hill.
The same.
I'll tell him tomorrow that they were, what, devils?
Fiends, devils, whatever you want, whatever you prefer.
Right.
Well, you would know fiends is the catch-all term for devils and demons. But yes, you know these were devils from the Nine Hells.
Right. I'll inform him tomorrow that they have been confirmed to be devils of the Nine Hills.
I need you to also tell him. I'm gonna quickly teach Gotrek those 3 words of infernal.
Okay.
To pass on to Leosin.
Okay.
Order, pain, and whatever the third one was.
Suffering.
Suffering. Order, pain, suffering.
Okay. I will pass that on to him tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Just gonna go prepare Sif and make sure all the other mounts are ready to go.
Yep.
While I'm up in the sky,
Yes.
I would like to just talk to the Valorian.
Yeah.
So just kind of hovering around, and I'm just, Valorian, are you there?
You have questions?
I seek counsel.
Yesterday was an interesting day.
Do you think they were here for the eggs?
No. No, they did not seem to be interested in them. They did not attack. No, if they wanted the eggs, they would have made a more concerted effort to take or destroy them. They seemed to focus on the wizard.
Tell me, is this quest to return the eggs, is it worth this trouble?
I believe it is.
Is it worth the lives of my friends?
I lost many companions along the way of the righteous path. Eventually, even my own life.
It's not my life.
Karen?
It's not my life I'm concerned about.
These 3 eggs may seem a small and insignificant thing. It is not the eggs themselves, but what this could represent. Many of our order have speculated why the division between the chromatics and the metallics. We are born of the same blood, yet we are not affected so. This is a chance to possibly find an answer if you can prove that by doing this you could free them from Tiamat's influence. Think what that means for dragonkind. This could end the centuries, the eons-old struggle between chromatics and metallics. Not overnight, but over time.
Yes, I feel I know this. Yes. Thank you. You have, given me good counsel.
You fought well.
I could have fought better. Now just fly down.
Okay. So Rogar rejoins all of you. What are people doing? Are they mounting up, preparing to travel?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, with a somewhat somber mood, you all set off west towards Baldur's Gate. It's a little early, but I'm going to say that we'll wrap up there. Seems like a good place as any. Ready to continue next week with your arrival at one of the bigger and more chaotic cities within the Swords Coast. I think I'd rather save that for next session rather than touch on it briefly this time and then have to abruptly end. So we will wrap up there.
Oh my god.
Wow. You survived.
But at what cost?
I know, right? I didn't expect Elnor to die, but wow. There's another potential
man.
recurring NPC that I can just cross off the list.
Yeah. That's what you get.
Yeah. Well, that was a bit of a dramatic one. Obviously ending on a bit of a downer. I mean, I'm hoping that's a down note for the characters rather than for you guys as players.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well,
Well, I think Grishnak's excited.
Grishnak don't give a fuck. Grishnak just like, yeah, whatever. Come on, people, die. Get over it. Wasn't any of us.
And he gets to go to Baldur's Gate now.
Yeah, you get to go to Baldur's Gate. So who knows what crazy hijinks may await you guys there.
Let's buy some potions.
Buy some
drinking.
fucking potions.
Baldur's Gate with 3 bloody dragon eggs. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
This is bad news bears.
I'll just say bury the eggs or drop them in the river now. This is just
Well,
like a quest. So much trouble.
I want to
Well.
go home. I miss Vandalin.
Yeah, I miss Vandalin too.
well, you
I mean,
got.
I think that's Rogar's thinking. He's like, is this fucking worth it? Like,
Yeah. To be
Well.
fair, if we just walked to the north, we wouldn't have had this problem.
That would have taken us. If it's taking a week to get the Baldur's Gate, it would take
I
us
know.
months.
I know.
It would
Safe.
take you. I mean, assuming you followed the roads. Well, here's the thing. You could always book travel by ship.
Fuck's sake.
From Baldur's Gate, which would be a little bit quicker, because obviously you could then
What, you mean up to like Neverwinter?
up to Neverwinter
Luskan.
or further. But yeah, it's about if
Then we don't go to Mithril.
you follow the roads and everything, it's going to take you probably a month, give or take, to get back to like the Neverwinter region. You went by boat, you could probably cut maybe a week and a half off of that, maybe more. I'll need to look into that, because obviously a boat can potentially continue travelling at night. So you'd be looking at anywhere from 2 weeks to maybe 2.5.
Boys,
3
we're
weeks.
getting the pirate campaign.
Well,
Early.
Anyway.
do we want to sail or do we want to teleport?
I
Well,
think sailing is safer. People keep killing on wizards.
Yeah, once, and also that was outside, and we were trying to be sneaky about it, which we should have just said bollocks to them. Be like, do it inside the fucking city, regardless.
Yeah, and to be fair, that didn't really have anything to do with us. It wasn't our
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah.
oh, I want to tell you things, but I can't tell you things. Okay.
Yeah, there's like the tokens meta. I was like, oh, fuck. Like,
Right?
it's just no. I'm not even going to ask.
Okay, well, we'll wrap up the recording there. So, thank you, everyone. It was a bit of an intense session with some very near misses.
Sorry, I called you a nonce.
You will be. You fucking will be. Anyway, we will pick up next week as you all travel and hopefully arrive at Baldur's Gate in one piece. So, good night, everybody. Thank you. And, yeah, thank you for watching. Good night.